Hello, this is part one of my video of things to do in Singapore. If you are visiting Singapore for the first time, I highly suggest that you stay in the main city. This was our hotel. It was called the Peninsula Excelsior Hotel. And as you can see, this was quite central. That here is the mall right next to it. It was the Fanan Mall, I think. And right across it, there were quite a few shops, which made it quite easy to get anything that we wanted. There was a little mart, there was a money changer, so we didn't have any problems getting a new SIM. This was the little food court in the mall that was next to us. We almost ate lunches or breakfasts here every day. Then this was the Marina Bay Mall. We came here because we wanted to come to the Art Science Museum. Now, in no particular order, this is one place that you can visit. You can get the tickets at Marina Bay Sands. Now, this museum had quite a few exhibits. The one that we got the ticket for was called City in a Garden. We did our research and we found out that this was the only exhibit worth going for us and our kids. It had a couple of activities, one of which was these, where you could just draw this cute little fish on a paper, color it in, and then scan it. And once you did, you could see it display on this huge aquarium screen on the wall. It was such a fun experience. This was mine, the one with the highlighted hair. And then the entire family made their versions as well. This one's Shanze's, the one with the rainbow tail. This one's Alia's, the one that has AH written on it. And yeah, that was the huge screen. It was so much fun watching everyone's creations. All the kids were so excited, even adults. And then they had all these other activities inside the exhibit that kept the kids interested. Both of my girls and both of us as well, me and my husband, enjoyed our time in here. This was a huge display of color, and when you went closer to it, the colors moved away. The girls were so amazed and they really liked this part. Then there was another display where you could design your own planes and control them with a controller. This is the one Hamad made, and as you can see, this is his attempt to try and control it. All you had to do was just go to them, let them know what you've designed, and then they'd give you a controller for that. I'll show you here. This is Shanze controlling her bird. I think you had the controller for over a minute or so, and after that, your bird or plane would fly solo. This was my butterfly, which had our names on it. And there was also this little neon lit up obstacle course that all of us really enjoyed. Now, when you go to the Science Museum, it's on the Marina Bay, so you can always walk around Marina Bay. That's a really fun thing to do. We walked around and came across this little food court. I'm not sure if we were early, and it does open up at night, but most of the places here were closed. I really wanted to try out this kebab in karahi place because it said signature dishes from Pakistan, but we couldn't get it, so we ended up getting this little gola ganda thingy. That's what we call it in Pakistan. One cool thing that they had was that they had this separate spaces for Muslim and non-Muslim crockery to keep the halal and non-halal food separate. And then we walked around the Marina Bay. All these iconic locations are right here, including this Merlion and the three buildings, which are like a signature Singapore thing. Now, for taxis, I highly suggest that you download apps that I've shown here on the screen, because hailing a taxi in Singapore off the street is not possible. So you either wait at the taxi rank or download the app. Third place to visit is the night safari at the Singapore Zoo. Singapore Zoo has its day activities, but we chose this night safari for this day. You get on this little tram. Unfortunately for us, it was raining, so they had to cover up the sides, which I wasn't happy about. But then the tram takes you through the jungle in the middle of the night, and trust me, it is such an amazing experience. Seeing those animals actually in the middle of the night when they were more active, because during the day a lot of them are really tired and sleeping. So it was such a fun experience seeing them, and then in the rain and in the dark and the lightning, we ended up seeing so many animals and enjoying the experience. Both the girls had fun and so did us. It was a one-of-a-kind thing for us. We've been to the zoo quite a few times, but yeah. Anyway, I'll be sharing a part 2 of the recommendations, so keep watching.